Hello, my name is Abdullah Fahim Mikade. Today, I would like to take you through this infographic, which highlight a crucial aspect of crop management, soil pH management, specifically comparing an annual crop peanuts with a perennial crop. So for the introduction, it is control whether plant can actually absorb food and fertilizer from the soil. If pH is wrong, nutrient get locked in the soil, leaving the plant hungry. And the right pH protects roots from the deadly fungi and rot. And the last one, it keeps beneficial soil bacteria alive to help feed the plant. While both thrive in slightly acidic condition, their biological structure and long-term management strategies are vastly different. Let's break down how soil chemistry affects each one. First, let's look at the left side of the infographic, focusing on peanuts. Arachis hypogea. Peanuts have a narrow ideal pH range of 5.8 to 6.5. The most fascinating thing about peanut is their unique podding mechanism, which you can see in the top left diagram. Because peanuts develop underground, they require high amounts of calcium directly from the soil zone where the pods grow. If the soil pH drops too low and calcium is deficient, it results in pods, which are completely empty pods. Okay, to manage soil health for this annual cycle, we focus on soil pre-treatment. Since it's short-term crop, we can easily till the soil and add specific amendment like gypsum for calcium and right before planting. The second one is limbing strategy. Limbing is highly effective here because we can target the exact depth of the root and podding zone before the season starts. And the third one is crop rotation and nodule count. It is keeping the pH balance, ensure that the nitrogen fixing nodules on the roots work efficiently, which set up a perfect rotation with crop like corn. I think that's all for my presentation, and I would like to pass to the next presenter.
Okay, morning guys. So now let us switch our attention to the right side, where we focus on the long-term perennial durian, or it is called Durio zibetonissus. Okay, so durian prefer pH range of 5.5 to 6.5, you know. Okay, so guys, with perennial, we have to look closely at the root canopy relationship. Okay, so as you can see at the diagram, a durian tree's root system matches its canopy drip line. This means fertilizer and pH management can't just be dumped at the base of the tree. It must carefully placed along the outer drip line where the active feeder roots are. Okay, so for managing pH system in a plant, for different plant, it has a different method for us to manage the pH system. But for durian, to manage the pH system of durian is a game of long-term balance. So guys, pH system is very important, guys. For example, for the firstly is to prevent disease control. If the soil becomes too acidic, specifically dropping below 5, it triggers a massive risk of phytophthora root rot, which can kill mature trees. Okay, so next I'm going to talk to you guys about micronutrient availability. On the flip side, if the pH goes above 6.5, the tree suffers from nutrient lockout. Okay, so what does it mean by nutrient lockout? The essential micronutrients like iron, manganese, and zinc become chemically unavailable, leading to leaf yellowing and poor fruit development. I give you guys example of this plant. As you guys can see, this plant, if the pH I put not correct, it will lead to this leaf become yellow. So we will have not good durian management, you know. Okay guys, last but not least, I'm going to talk about the long-term soil management. Okay, because we can't easily plow or an active orchard, we rely on mulching, organic matter, and slow release fertilization protocol to maintain pH stability over decades. Okay, so guys, before I go on, why is it actually that we have to manage a great pH system for plant? Okay, regardless if it is perennial or annual plant, it is because it is to protect the plant from root disease, you know. Okay, so now guys, I'm going to show to you guys what will happen if you don't manage a good pH system for durian. So this is the bad effect that will happen. You can see it here. Yes, you see that, right? And you can see it here. You see, the fruit becomes very not unhealthy, and people will not want to buy your fruit. Okay guys, I also want to make one additional point. Before you want to start any durian businesses, you need to have a good knowledge about how to protect the plant, how to nourish the plant. For example, it's about the pH that I tell you before, because if you don't do that, your yield will become not good yield and will prevent and will lead to loss, Okay, so guys, in conclusion, both crops need slightly acidic soil, but their management depends entirely on their lifespan. For annual peanuts, keeping the pH between 5.8 and 6.5 ensures enough calcium to prevent empty pots, which is easy to fix by treating the topsoil before every planting season. For perennial durian, maintaining a steady pH of 5.5 to 6.5 along the tree's drip line is essential to protect its deep roots from deadly rot below 5.0 and prevent nutrient lockout above 6.5, requiring careful long-term care over many years. So that's all from our group. So Assalamualaikum. Thank you, sir.